What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hoping you have a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. 5 dividend stocks that can pay you $1,000 per month. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly stock videos, but we also post weekly crypto videos and weekly day trading tips because we don't just do long-term investment videos over here, but we also are day traders over here. So I teach you not only how to make active income, but as well as passive income on these charts, meaning how to make money on the front end as well as money on the back end when it comes to this investing and investment game. Now, you already know, first things first, I gotta give a special shout out to the members and students. Starting this week off with a bang. We're on a 9-trade win streak right now, y'all. A 9-trade win streak. Got this beautiful setup yesterday on GJ, broke this down during the London session live as well. It's just been crazy. It's just been a crazy year so far. I just cannot lie, y'all. It's been a crazy year. So we're going to be going from most expensive to cheapest. Now, before we get into this video, if y'all don't understand what dividend stocks are, for those that's be on the crypto side, it's basically the same thing as staking. Now, a dividend, you can look up the exact explanation, which I want y'all to research, but I'm just going to give you a simple example. Let's say that I have a bottle of water, right? And let's say this bottle of water cost me $2. But let's say that if I hold on to this bottle of water and I don't drink any of it, I just leave it there, that every single month or every single quarter, which is every single 3 months, they're going to pay me 25 cents. Now, let's say I have 2 water bottles that cost me both $2 each, so $4 total. Now, every month or every quarter, instead of just getting 25 cents, I'm going to get 50 cents. Now, let's say I have 3 water bottles, $6 total. Now, every month or every quarter, instead of 25 cents, I'm getting paid 75 cents on top of that every month. Now, hold on. If I'm at $6 and I'm getting paid 75 every single month or every single quarter, let's just say every single quarter times 4, at the end of the year, I just made or earned a water bottle and a half off just having 3 water bottles. Right? So that's basically what dividend investing is, right? So not every stock has dividend yield. So always look and see what stocks do or do not. But that's how that works. So long you hold on to stocks that have a percentage, they reward you by paying you some of the profits in the percentage. And depending on how many shares you own, you can literally make hundreds to thousands every month or every quarter in passive income. And I'm about to show y'all some of the best, not the best, but some of the best for long term. And I'm also going to give y'all some that are cheaper than others, but also some that are going to be known for stability, but also some that have potential to not only pay you dividends, but also increase in value. All right, so the first one we got is CVS. As we can see right here, CVS pays currently 4.22% dividend yield, which is a quarterly dividend amount of 66 cents, which basically means that every 3 months, as long as you hold 1 share of CVS, you're going to be getting paid 66 cents, which is not bad at all. All right, now that also being said, we can also see something else here, that we just finished a downtrend and we're in the middle of a reversal. We can clearly see that we just had a downtrend as well as a gap, and we see prices reversing and on the way to push back up. Now, when we go into a smaller time frame, we can see this gap right here is in the middle of getting filled up. So again, this is a good time opportunity to hop in and get you some CVS, right? So a price retraces to $60.60, $60.50. You can look for a buy there, or if it fails to hold that support, it could try to retrace and fill this gap up, going as low as 56 cents, 60 cents, right? So 55 cents, 56 cents. So make sure to pay attention to these price points. Now, if price can break and hold 65, 50, 66 $60 as support. We can see price pushing back up and heading towards $75. All right, y'all. So again, this is sleeper is at some of the lowest of the lows. It's about to attempt to try to put the uptrend back into play. But again, this is a good one for long-term holding as well, y'all. Again, we can see here that I literally just finished the downtrend. It's about to see if it's going to reverse and bring the bullish momentum back. So this would have been a great opportunity, especially if you bought in at the beginning of the year, January, when it was at $45. You'd be super up right now. Now we're going to go into number 2, and this is one of my favorites right here, which is JP, which is that JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan's got a bunch of different stocks, but we're simply just talking about JP. Now JP pays monthly dividends, which is why I like this as well. And the latest dividend distribution was 32 cents. It's literally at 7% a year, which is craziness. So when we go to JP, it's currently worth $59.10. So again, we all see here that is about to attempt to continue the bullish momentum and give us a new higher high, as we can see right here. So again, this is at a good position to DC in that as well. So if price can hold $59-$60 as support, we can push our way back up to $6.10 and possibly up to $60.85, all the way up to possibly $61. Right now, if it fails to hold $59.40 as support, it could try to retrace and make its way back down to $58.40. On the extreme, it could try to retrace back down to $57.55 if it fails to hold $58.40 as support. But again, this thing has been doing great for the past year, some change, but also is very stable. And this is also in the real estate space as well. So again, this thing is 7% monthly payouts, real estate. Can't go wrong with that. Again, do your research to see what they're doing, what they're holding, all that good stuff. I never just want y'all to blindly put y'all's money into stuff. But we can also see we have these highs here at $63, $64. So we can break past that, and we're literally at $59.10. A bag can be made off of this, as well as the 7% dividend on the side, y'all, which is, again, 7% is insane. Then that brings us into O. Now, O is Reality Income Corporation. Now, I like O as well. We're going to go ahead and break down. That's why I was doing that. What percent does O pay in dividends? So O pays currently 5.61% dividend yield. Quarterly dividend amount is 80 USD. So yeah, so that's quarterly, but it pays on a monthly basis. So just divide that by 3. And when we go into the charts, this thing, again, there's a lot of potential for growth here as well. It just finished the downtrend. It's attempting to reverse and bring the bullish momentum back, as we can see right here. Failed multiple times, multiple months, multiple attempts to hold $53 as resistance. So if we can break it, hold $57.50 as support, we can see price push its way back up to $60.35 and possibly up to $63.75. Now, if it rejects this level again, it could try to retrace and retest $55 as support. As long as it can hold $55 as support, we can see price try to make its way back up to $63.50. All right, y'all. Now that's going to bring us into stock number 4, which is going to be the Schwab SCHD. All right. Now, this one pays you quarterly. All right. I know that for a fact. This one pays you quarterly. But let me show y'all. The dividend yield, which is 3.75%. So a little bit lower than the other ones. So you'll get about 26-30 cents per quarter. This is what I got last quarter as well, so that's pretty accurate. But this thing's very stable and it's been showing growth on the long term, right? So we just go simply to February of last year. We can see this thing was at, right here's February, it was at $25.40. It went as high as $29.50. So that's a huge gain. Might not sound like a huge gain dollar wise, but percent wise, that's a big gain, right on top of the quarterly payouts. So we also see it just did a nice retest as well. So it looked like it respected $26.90, $27 as support. So now we're about to see if it can break and hold $28.40 as support, which is going to be needed for us to see that new higher high come into play, right? So we go to the smaller time frame, we can see that's exactly what price is attempting to do. So we're going to see if that can play out this week. Again, it needs to hold this low as support in order for it to make its way back up to $29.55. Now, if we can hold $29.55 as support, we can see price make its way up to $30, ultimately $30.50. All right, y'all. Now, again, this one's a good one as well. It's got a lot of people been holding and buying this for a long time, for a little while. And we go 2 years further down to February. It was at $23. So 2 years ago, it was at $23. Last year, it went to $25. And then this year, it's currently at $28. So again, you see how it's been increasing steadily every single year. And last but not least, oh my goodness, Bridge Investments. Now, Bridge Investments, after this big thing it did yesterday, that thing went from a 6, almost 7% dividend yield to a 4, almost 5% dividend yield. As you can see, I bought this on Friday. Yesterday, that thing went up 36%. You can see here proof. I was in at $8.12. That thing shot up to $10.87. You can see it was up 37.24 yesterday. I caught a total of 33% gain. And you see what happened. Apollo Phil's real estate gap with $1.5 billion bridge investment deal. Private equity firm adding $50 billion of AUM to his real estate portfolio, causing this crazy gap. But with gaps, there's retracements or gaps to be filled, right? So the reason why I like this one is not just because of dividend yields, and again, there's investment real estate, but because same thing, we just had a downtrend and we're in the middle of reversal or possible trend change coming into play, right? So if this gap is to get filled, if price fails to break $11 to hold at $11 as support, do not be too shocked or surprised if it retraces back down to $9.60 or even all the way back down to $8.45, y'all. But if it does break and hold $11 as support, we can see it come back up to $11.65 and possibly back up to $12.50, y'all. All right, so these are 5 dividend stocks I got for y'all that have crazy potential for this year and showing crazy potential gains the past couple years, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal free Telegram, y'all. If you're interested in how to identify these levels with my Signal service and my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free Signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sales going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this Signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.